Now, I know you've worked with rock stars and actors and celebrities and athletes. Do addictions show up differently for people who are hyper successful than they do for average people?
No. So I love that question, Mike. Nobody's asked me that question before. The problem with mega rich people and mega famous people is time on their hands. And the addiction or the alcoholism is just the same, but then you're surrounded by yes men. So if you said you want to take some drugs or get some alcohol, no one's going to say, hey, I tell you what, that's not a good idea. Then they go into treatment centers that cater for their every need. So you go to, the 100 grand a month treatment centers and you're doing yoga and massages and expect that to get you well. And if the real deal, it won't get you well. So they are very hard. There's a story with probably there's loads of rumors on the internet who I've worked with. Some I have, some I haven't. Don't know where they come from. But Eddie Van Halen always said on any kind of addiction show or what, you've got to tell the story. And he came over with yes men all around him. And I've been here for a month in this country, Mike. I didn't know who Eddie Van Halen was. I have no idea who I mean, I've heard the guitar and I've heard this, but I don't know who he is. And then I'm waiting at the airport and he comes, just him on his own. And he walks up to me and said, Dr. Robb. And I said, yes. He said, I'm Eddie. Yeah, oh, great to meet you, man. He went, Eddie Van Halen. I said, yeah. Shouldn't you have recognized me and me not recognizing you? Okay, buddy, here we go. Get back on that plane and get back home because I'm not working with you because you're an idiot. Well, hang on a sec. We've just paid you. Oh, I don't give a shit what you've paid me. I don't care about that. I care about getting you well. If you're not interested, I'm not interested. See, here's the deal, Eddie. I don't give a shit whether you come on this program or not. I really don't, but if you do, then you're my guy. If you don't, get on the plane and go. And I started to walk out. And as I'm walking out the airport, I'm like, oh my God, he's really going to get on the plane, but whatever. And he came running out and he's laughing and, he thanked me for that. When he finished the program after 90 days, we often talk about that and did talk about after he signed his new record contract and stuff. But there's 1,000 stories like that. I mean, you've got to treat addiction and alcoholism as if you're fighting for somebody's life, because at a point where they're beyond sanity, so the definition of a sanity is me not being able to see my own truth. So they can't see that they're in this much trouble. It's my job to make them see and change the way they think and behavior around that activity or substance or alcohol. So they're just like, I'll give it a go. And we're like, no, we don't give it a go in this company. You either in 100% or you leave and go back home again. And we turn a handful of mega rich pop stars away because they wanted to call the shot. And it's not going to happen.